Welcome to Big Bastard's World. This week has been a little bit of a roller coaster ride. Some sadness and some happiness. Let's start with the sadness. Last Sunday, a guy I know, I considered him kind of a friend. I didn't know him real well. He works the same place I work, but he passed away. Big Al. Friday we laid him to rest. Good guy. He'll be missed. Got to meet some of his family and friends at the services for him, and the man was well liked. He had a lot of people that came to his service. Like I said, he'll be missed. The other kind of a sad bummer part of the week is I went to the auction for the house Saturday, and I didn't get it. It went a lot higher than anybody ever thought it would go. So I hung around the auction for a while and bid on a few items, household items, most of which I ended up just giving away. I gave some stuff to my mom, and I bid on some a box of like kitchen stuff, plates and bowls and cups and pans and whatnots, and I ended up giving most of that to my daughter. So whenever she does move out, get a place of her own, she has a starting of her kitchen. I did keep a few things. I've been wanting a good whisk for a while, and there just happened to be one in the box I didn't even know. Knife and tea kettle and some other little odds and ends stuff. Didn't spend much money. Just felt since I didn't get the house, I might as well bid on something. Actually, a couple of little things that I did want in the auction, other people got. I didn't want to go as high as what they were. Some of the stuff was actually kind of junky stuff, and it was unbelievable what people were bidding on. They had stuff that people were buying. You could go to the store and buy brand new for just as much, if not less, than what they were paying for at the auction. It was really kind of silly. But I'm turning a short story into a long one. Didn't get a house. What else is new? Third one now. I haven't got. One will come along. It's just a matter of time. Good news. My son and his fiance got a house. Helped them move today. They moved part of their stuff. I think they got the place Friday, and they moved some stuff Friday evening, and then they moved some more stuff yesterday. And I went up today, and his grandpa and his uncle showed up, and they each have a truck, and they each had a trailer. My truck's not hooked up to pull a trailer, so we just filled my truck. But basically, we got all the big items out and down to their new house today. They still have a few little things to go get and clean their apartment up before they turn in their keys. So I'm happy for them. They got them a house. It's a nice little house. Nothing fancy, but it's a nice little house. I'm happy for them. Really happy for them. What is it now? 3 months. 3 months till they get married. So they got them a little place to start their new married life together, and I'm happy for them. Weather turned a little warm today. Wasn't expecting it to be as warm as it was, but it's in the 90s, and we sweated our rear ends off getting their stuff moved, but we got it done. Didn't really help them set much up. I stayed around long enough to help them get their bed set up. I wanted to see they had their bed ready to go tonight. They've been sleeping. First night they slept on an air mattress. that their grandma and grandpa let them borrow. And the second night they had some other beds, box springs and beds that they'd had before that they just kind of piled them up and slept on it. So I wanted to make sure they got their king size bed all set up so they could have a nice comfy bed to sleep on tonight. So we got that done. I come home, I was so tired, I can't believe it. Part of it was I stayed up too late last night down at Amos's. We were watching the fight, UFC fight, pay-per-view, and I did have a couple drinks, nothing major, but by the time I got home, got to bed, it was after 1, and I was back up by about 7:30 this morning, and then working in that heat, and I come home and I could hear my recliner calling to me, and I just couldn't pass it up, and I had to sit down, and next thing I know, I'm waking up, so I was out for, I don't know, maybe an hour, so I got a nice little nap in, so I'm still tired. I'm not planning on doing anything the rest of the night. I'm just going to hang out and probably do not much anything, and then tomorrow being a holiday, I have tomorrow off, so I'll get my housework done and my laundry all done up and ready for the week. So that's about all I can think of. My mom did come over. It was good. She came over Saturday for the auction, and so we got to spend the whole day together. She took me and my daughter out for lunch at a local restaurant, and while we were there, a gentleman I went to school with, his daughter came in, and I didn't really know that Mom and him knew each other. Apparently they had grown up together. So they started walking down memory lane about things happened when they grew up as kids, and I got to sit there and kind of enjoy the stories. Of course, they had to reminisce about my mom's sister that died when she was a teenager in a car accident, and I knew she had died in a car accident. I'd kind of heard the story before, but I hadn't heard the whole thing, some of the stuff that the gentleman was bringing up. So it was nice to learn a little bit more about her and exactly how the car accident, well, it was a truck, but the car accident happened. It was during a scrap drive for World War II, so it was kind of neat to learn that stuff. Then today, when we got the truckloads of stuff to my son and his fiance's new place, my mom was there. She found a place, and so I got to see her 2 days in a row. So that was nice. And right now, I'm just planning on a relaxing evening and a little bit of housework and relaxing tomorrow, and then it's back to work. So until next time, see ya.